Alright, what's good, y'all? So, package finally came in today for the little Amazon pit bike. Finally bought a upgraded carburetor for this thing. So, yeah, we're gonna open this up and see. Hopefully, everything will line up. We got the intake for that goes to the actual motor to the carb. New gasket. Let's see if I can set this. Alright. Got the intake. Got the red to match the bike, obviously. Oh yeah. A lot bigger air filter than the stock. Definitely probably gonna get a lot more airflow out of this one. Just gotta look at the actual carburetor unit. Got the choke. Probably push release, yeah. And we also got clamps for the air filter. And then it came with different jetting. If you wanna mess with the jetting, I'm gonna obviously just take off the stock one first and just see if the jet they already have in it works well, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and set up this so I can start taking this off. It's basically just, all right guys, I want to do a little update. This air filter getting off is kind of a pain, so I ended up actually just taking all the motor mount bolts off the bottom. So basically the motor is just 100% loose right now. It'll probably be easier to put the carb on like this anyway, so yeah, go ahead, take off this old air filter. This thing is trashed. Dang. Still had the plastic on it. I did not buy this bike new. I actually bought it used from Facebook for like 100 fucking bucks. And if I could just take the whole motor. All right, guys. I don't know if you could see these right here at the top of the carb. I'm gonna actually have to undo these first, as well as this to take off the motor, or I may end up taking off the exhaust just so it's easier to move. But I'll go ahead and set a time lapse up of that right now. bought this upgraded one off Amazon. If you guys do want to check it out, I'll put a link to that below. Yeah, guys, I wish I had a little better tools, but all my tools are unfortunately on my job. It's almost there. Well, yeah, guys, there's a lot of differences between the stock carb and this one. So we're gonna see, and hopefully everything will just bolt right up. This was the old one. This is the new. Quite a big difference between those already. So yeah, I'll go ahead and next think I gotta. Alright, guys. So I went ahead and already put the read report, whatever it's called, on, and actually fitted the carburetor. Got the gas hooked up, so all I have left to do is put the throttle and then test it before I remount the motor, obviously. But yeah, guys, it looks pretty clean. Liked how it came out. Only problem, oh shit, motor's falling down a bit. Only problem I actually came across was, hold up, let me find this old read. This is the stock port, and as you guys see, it usually has a read. On this port right here didn't have a read, but we're gonna go ahead and run it and see how everything goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this. I'll set a time lapse and get to you guys when I get to cranking it up. Alright, guys, a little update. So on this carburetor, the stock, let me find it. This stock like long neck, or this stock adapter that they actually had for right here, wasn't really working out the best. So I actually grabbed this, hold up, let me set this camera up. I used this adapter from the old carburetor, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if this works out now. So I got this all in. Let me see if I can get this. I'm gonna just take the carb off and flip it out. All right, guys. So once you have this like here, you're just gonna basically want to slide this here and then up like that. And then it's gonna just slide into the carb like that. A little bit of issues trying to get this spring to line up. All right, there it is. Guys, just make sure everything's lined up before you actually push it down in. It's gonna just make it a lot easier. See, there it is, all lined up. Go ahead, tighten each side down a little by hand first. There it is. Before you twist the throttle and test it or anything, go ahead and tighten it all the way down. See how I wanted to slip up? There it is. All right, there's that. Don't over tighten them too much. Go ahead and give the throttle a little twist. Feeling good. Feeling like we got some throttle. All right. Sorry guys, this motor's moving on me a bit. Let me go ahead and tighten this carb down, connect this gas line, and then I think we're gonna be good to possibly try this first startup. Guys, also on these carb necks right here, be careful. Carbs are really easy to over tighten, so less is more. Go ahead and give it one more little tighten. All right, snug. Go ahead, get my gas line back over here. Tighten down fully a little bit more, and then I think I'm gonna throw a little gas in it and try to give it a little startup, and I'll get to you guys when I do that. All right guys, so we got everything installed on the racing carburetor, and like I said, I'm gonna show you guys real quick right here. This was the only part we're missing, so if it's not gonna work, these are my best bets. It's because I don't have a reed valve, and I'm probably gonna have to order one if this doesn't work, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Got the gas on. All right, choke. Yeah, I guess I don't know about this. Alright guys, so yeah, as I thought, I'm probably gonna have to make a part 2 video for this carb. I pretty much got it all on, but something's up. The gas line is a little messed up. I don't know if I just can't figure out the on and off position quite right, or what it is with this, but I'm gonna have to unbolt the motor again and probably mess with this gas a little more. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna just have to end up ordering a new reed, the 2-stroke reed, to be able to run it, because I should have added at the beginning this carb. It's not even meant for this bike, but it is a performance carb and it has a lot more airflow, and we're just gonna try to build the motor for fun. I bought the bike for cheap, so just trying to build it and see what we can do with it. But you guys, I'm gonna probably have to do a part 2. All right guys, so from that last clip, I did a little research, and I am definitely going to have to run this reed valve. So what I'm gonna have to do is just run this reed valve, and then I'm gonna end up just running like an adapter off of here to where that carburetor could just clamp on. So I'm gonna have to get that ordered and get a part 2, and so hopefully in part 2 will be the changing that adapter out, and should be getting the first start of the bike as well. My chain should be in, so maybe a first ride. So yeah guys, that's it for now until I get those parts in, but thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in part 2.